It's here upon us. Comes quick every year, doesn't it? All of a sudden we're right in the thick of things, and we solid 12 weeks now. This is a really good opener for our team. It's one of the main reasons is their offense is we don't know really what they're going to do on offense because they have a new offensive coordinator and a new offensive line coach. So they have the same personnel back. Their offensive line has 6 returning starters. Their defensive line has 5 returning starters. That's the strength of the Pine Bluff team. Is that the reason I was saying it's good is because on defense you have to kind of prepare for everything, and so instead of preparing for everything, which you can't do, we're just preparing our team to play better fundamental football. Technique and be fundamentally sound, keep everything in front of us, and tackle and wrap up. So our defense has been probably in practice working more on fundamentals than schemes. You know, sometimes you try to load up on a certain offense or something like that, and they're not able to do that. Although the personnel is the same, so our players can look at the guys who they're going to be playing against block the way they ran their offense last year. So that's good. And their quarterback is back, so that's good to be able to watch him. He's a big, good-looking kid, 6'5", 235, strong, good runner, good passer. He had a fantastic kicking game, man, a real explosive punt returner, number 29, Trey Austin. I think the kicking game is explosive, and they have a couple of really fast guys, you know, that coverage-wise, and big defensive lineman, Abraham Abdullah is supposed to be a pro prospect. And like I said before, they return all their offensive line. So again, our defense can watch the offensive line. Their defensive line returning, our offensive players can watch how they pass rush and how they come off the ball and really visualize themselves playing against each other. But it's all about us this year. It's about how we play, what our expectations are. I want us to go out and play the best we can possibly play. Like Saturday night we came out here and it was a mock game, so we kind of had it scripted, but you know, our quarterbacks and receivers, we threw 18 of 20. We were 18 of 20. And so, you know, we want to be 20 for 20. So our expectations are high, our players' expectations are high, and we want to always play to our best ability, no matter if it's against Arkansas Pine Bluff or Arkansas Fayetteville. It shouldn't make any difference to us, just different colored uniforms, but we're still the same. We're orange and blue. Their running back, last year's running back was excellent. Saw him on Hard Knocks on TV on the HBO deal. He got drafted by the Jets. I don't know if he's still playing there or not, but I did see him. He was mentioned as a backup there for them. I'm not sure if he's been cut. At least he was real good, and the kid that was his backup is the starting player. He's from Dallas. So Woodfin, we know about him. Health is pretty good. Jeremy Springer still has a sore ankle. He just warmed up and stepped on a sprinkler head and twisted his ankle here the other day and kind of set him back. So I'm not sure how much he's going to be able to play at linebacker. So we're moving Aubrey Alexis in there, and we're going to maybe look at DeAndre Little, the freshman, at the middle linebacker position. We haven't decided if we're going to. He's kind of on red alert right now. Vitito's in great shape, physically and mentally, so Buckram. Chris Adams is up over 200 pounds now and looking really good. Our receivers, Donovan Camp's catching the ball. JT's, Jason Thompson's had the best camps of his career here. Throwing the ball, running at quarterback and wide receiver. Pierce Hunter looks like he's in the best shape he's been in. Our offensive line is lean. Paul Santillan did have a fracture in his leg, stress fracture, so he'll be out as a backup guard he'll be out for a month probably with that. Defensively, again, I think I'm real pleased with the job our secondary is doing. I think we're going to be okay in the secondary, even though we lost a couple of really good corners and a real good safety in Marty Smith. We're still solid back in the second. And going to four-man defensive front like we did is some concern, but we've got, I think we got 5, maybe 6 kids that can play inside at the tackle and nose guard position. So we'll be rotating them a lot. 2 freshmen that are going to play right there, or 3 freshmen actually. Adam Ayala is going to play as a defensive end for us. Marcus Bagley as a nose guard for us. He's 330 pounds. And who's the other freshman? Tron Roberson is a corner, but defensive line. Andre? Jamar Reed, yeah, Jamar Reed. He's probably the best, one of the best defensive linemen we have on the team. And everyone knows about our kicking game. It's going to be vastly improved. Braxton Amy will be returning punts, along with Deshaun Grayson. Kickoffs will probably be Donovan Kemp, along with Vernon Frazier. He didn't play Saturday night. That's probably what you're thinking of. We just kept him out Saturday night, but he's getting better every day. So that'll be nice to see him, because with the suspensions we had, and those were 3 return guys that we were not going to have available for this game. But no, Rodriguez is doing a great job. I think all of our, and I think that's the thing about Andre Patterson, is he's a great teacher of coaches too. He's been a head coach before, he's been a coordinator, so he sits down with those younger coaches and can help them develop. But Robert Rodriguez is a natural leader. He's a natural coach and teacher. He's outstanding. He had to work, at recruiting, something he had never done before, but he's got such a great personality that he's come across real good. So we're very, very pleased with the coaching staff and the way they're coaching. I think this is one of the best teams we've ever had. Talent-wise, I don't know of a better one, but we've had some pretty talented teams here when it comes to that. And you put, Marcus Thomas and Jordan Palmer and Johnny Lee Higgins and Thomas Howard out there. Those are pretty talented guys. But I think that as a team we're going to play real good. Team chemistry is about the best we've ever had. Although when Jordan was here, it was pretty good. And Higgins, they were good leaders. They stood up, did the right thing, and said the right thing, and that's what's going on right now. I think Vitito has improved leaps and bounds, physically, mentally, everything. He's really ready to have a great senior year. He doesn't have any lingering problems going into the season. Everything's pretty much set and off the field for him now. He doesn't, and he's always been a pretty good student, so that's academics are never fault his, but he's got the right kind of attitude right now. So does Buckram, and so does Chris Adams, and so does Braxton Amy. Those 4 guys are kind of, everything's coming together for them. In their personal lives, they don't have any hassles, Arkansas, Central Arkansas, he coached there. So we've got some tapes on Central Arkansas and see what they're doing. And they were a one-back zone read with a real fast quarterback, which this quarterback isn't like that. He's big and strong, but he's not like JT. He's not quick and fast. So we're preparing for probably Central Arkansas's offense, but probably the head coach is more of a 2-back I formation guy. So again, we're just preparing to take on blocks and wrap up and tackle and guard guys and do basic fundamentals, which is a good thing to do going into the season. So the more fundamentally sound you can be,